Okay, I'm back doing an energy reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We are asking Spirit for messages in regards to what does Leo need to work on for this fall season we're currently in. What is it need that Leo needs to work on? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Leo. I'm hearing self though. Something that you've been working on. So if this is like, for example, a workout routine or, you know, a skin regimen, a self-love routine, setting more boundaries. Spirit is saying you've been bullshitting. Yeah, deep knowing here. 43 equating to a 7. We got 2 cards though. So we're going to start with this one. What is this? You know what it is you have to do, and you've been procrastinating, Leo, and bullshitting, I'm hearing. And then we have 36 equating to a 9. 7 is a divine number. 9 is completion, right? Come to the edge. What is this here? Self-sacrifice, I'm hearing. Self-sacrifice is very much needed for you to push through here. What is this here? This deep knowing clarified in the physical for Leo. What is this deep knowing? 43 equating to a 7 for Leo. What is it they need to work on this fall? 2025. The card turned over. Creating a new cycle within self. Like, so the world is completion, accomplishment, wholeness, attainment, fulfillment, travel, celebration of life, arriving. 21 reduces to a 3 or equates to 3 and is about community, optimism, and joy. For some of y'all, this could be hitting in like, resonating in terms of career. But whatever it is with this world, you're starting a new cycle, right? This is something you've been trying to work on, and you have not been consistent. But I feel like it's getting easier for you. It's getting easier for you. But some of y'all have been bullshitting. What is this here? There are some changes that are afoot that's going to force this working on. But then some of this, for some of y'all, this deep knowing in terms of what you have to work on this fall is more to do with a cycle closing out. Like, it's giving you, you know, all that you need to know regarding it, so let it go. Whether this be a situation, a relationship, grief, you know all that you need to know with this, you know. I mean, because with this deep knowing here, we have the owl. Owls represent wisdom. Yeah, for some of y'all, like, you finish with that. But then some of y'all, it's just like you already know what you need to do, and it's a new cycle for you to start again because you've been bullshitting. Come to the edge, clarified in the physical. What is this? We got 2 cards here. Okay. So with this come to the edge, and I was hearing some sacrifice. We have the star here, which is a healing energy. 17 equating to an 8, which is karmic and abundant. That 8 represents Saturn, right? Saturn is all about lessons, right? You won't get this clue, right? But it's giving self-sacrifice. And then we have 5 of Wands in reverse. This is avoiding conflict, respecting differences, agreeing to disagree, diversity, right? In the reverse. But in the upright is competition, rivalry, conflict, disagreement, strife, and tension. This self-sacrifice, sorry, this is two parts. So somebody, a Leo in their charts, needs to, they know what they need to do, and it's a new cycle to get on it. So you've been bullshitting because you've been bullshitting. But then you got the other half. It's like something is closing out. You know all that you need to know about this. You don't even need to know no more. You don't need to wait for this person to say this, or you want details on that. You already know, because we got the owl here and we got the moon here, right? But I'm getting with this come to the edge and the star, somebody did some healing, right? Somebody did some healing. They sacrificed, because like I said, this come to the edge, you know, equating a 9, this 36, right? It was giving it's giving self-sacrifice, right? But I feel like somebody sacrificed self and healed, like they're, it's giving an ego death, but they were willing to let the ego die. They just like, whatever I need to do to get to the root of this bullshit, right? Or whatever it is, to get it up off me so I can move forward. Because we have hope, calm, faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality, fortune, good omen, and rejuvenation, right? This is about power and success. Somebody has been successful in their healing. The sacrifice they made, you know, turning their back on old ways of being, foundations rooted in patriarchy, toxic masculinity, over giving, over nurturing, you know, toxic feminine, narcissistic energy, like whatever was rooted in bullshit or a way of thinking and being in bullshit. They sacrificed all of that, came to the edge, you know, because with this edge, coming to the edge, this is like coming into yourself. Like, you know, when you have an ego death, it's hard because your ego is what you know, it's your persona, it's what protected you, right? But this energy is just like, that shit didn't serve me. So I went over here and healed, got in my bag, and with that, I dropped all this dead weight, all this conflict, this strife, you know, this inner turmoil, because 5 of Wands can denote family interference to me, like them trying to have control or more say so than, you know, than should. But it's disagreements, it's tension, you know. And if this was somebody in a relationship, Leo, it's just like one half of y'all is just like, oh no, I sacrificed myself, even though it looked like it was going to be me unaliving. It wasn't me physically unaliving, but a part of me that wasn't serving me anymore, like my ego that had me attached to this situation. This person, whatever it is for you, was unalive. That shit was murdered. We healed. And with healing, we turned all this bullshit around. The vibration is so high, this can't even get to you, right? Because it's respecting differences, agreeing to disagree, diversity. But intuitively, I'm just getting, you just was like, nah, that ain't my shit. Like, you know, your vibration is so high right now. You know what I mean? The vibration is so high, like with the freedom, because this is representing freedom too. Your vibration is so high, it's just like this strife, this tension, this conflict, this bullshit, this chaos, it can't even touch you. So as far as those that are resonating with the part of like a cycle being closed out and they did their healing and things of that nature, just know that the cycle is closed. There's no more you need to know. None of these other readings or all that, they apply to you anymore, because that chapter is closed. Even though you may get some intuitive hits, like somebody trying to pull at your energy, somebody trying to, you know, some illusion magic, or, you know, trying to come back in, the cycle is closed. Like, you know all that you need to know about it. In terms of the healing, you know, there's no unfinished business. But for those of y'all who have been bullshitting, right, Leo, it's time to get to it. It's time to sacrifice and heal so you can get up out of this internal conflict, right? Because even though this is to do with another person and another situation, another way of being, right, it has caused internal conflict and strife. And you, therefore, you're attracted outside conflict and strife, right? All right, hopefully you get that message. Let's close this out. I'm going to change my song because I'm listening to music. Close this out in alignment with the highest good of Leo. Could be a Scorpio involved. Or this could all be coming into fruition and conscious knowing during this Scorpio season. Hold on. Closing this out, we have rest and an offer. So with this Four of Swords, with this rest, this is for those who the cycle is closed out. They're doing healing and things of that nature. Relaxation, meditation, contemplation, recuperation, retreat, renewal, solitude, right? This is a continuing a clearing out of this closed cycle. And then for those who need to stop bullshitting and heal what they need to heal, or close out what they need to close out this fall, this is you like balancing it out, getting rest, withdrawing, retreating, not necessarily in hermit mode, but just not like burning the candle at both ends. Like it's just giving hold on. Yeah, it's giving like, you know, it's just time to sit back and just do some relaxing meditation, some rest, renewal, retreat, some solitude. Start there, you know. And then with this Knight of Cups, for those of you who know this cycle is closed out and you're resting, you know, as it continues to clear out, this is an offer coming to you. I'm hearing in love and career, creativity, romantic charm, imagination, beauty, knight in shining armor, following the heart, Prince Charming, proposals. I did the reading earlier today at work, and that was about somebody getting proposed to. And I think homie right here popped up in the reading. I'll have to go back and look at it. Right, but for those who are starting this off, right, this is what's on the end of it, right? This offer of whatever it is you want, but also after this much needed rest, this is an offer to continue to pursue that love within yourself. Because even though, Leo, you definitely are a sign that loves yourself, right? This healing and closing out the cycle and working on what you need to work on, whether it be mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, whatever it is, you know what it is. It will cause you to go deeper within you, to love you more, to really realize what it is you deserve, so you can rise above this shit. Because those who ain't did the work, this is in the upright for them. This chaos, conflict, strife, and tension, so you can rise above this shit. But this is just an offer of love to yourself, putting you first, nurturing you, not overgiving. All right. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, Leo. Deuces.